targets. Some of the more powerful ones being in certain situations Bouncer or Sower. So that's kind of neat. Neat synergy. It's kind of neat. You only picked up Verdict. I was considering that Verdict. I decided against it because I didn't think I wanted to be white-white. I think I just wanted to be single white, which I think is going to be better. Because we're main deck red-red, blue-blue. The Hordling being the most greedy thing I'm doing. Main deck. Do you guys think it's worth main decking the Slagstorm, just have a board reset? I mean, even though I'm like making a bunch of... I don't think this is worth it main deck. Because I'm the one kind of committing to the board because we're trying to make the opposition work. What do they suggest? I don't agree. I don't agree. Blue land, blue white, blue. The fact that I have a red makes me really nervous. Also, I don't even know if I want that many planes. 2 planes? 1, 2, 3, 4. They want me to have 5 sources? They think they're advising 5 sources? For just 3 cards? 5 sources for 3 cards? I think they're giving me too many islands because we've got... That would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think the Mutavault's just greedy. That's all I'm going to say. I think the fact... that we've got blue and a red card and then a red card post board and some white cards. I think the Muta is greedy. And I should really be doing other things with my mana than making it 2/2. Unless we get really... At least the game gets super grindy, which is possible with all the Jaces we're running. That's a tough call. I think the Muta might be greedy. Down to plains. Yeah, I think we could get away with just 1 plains too, because like that would still be 5 sources of... That's still 4 sources of white for just 3 cards. I mean, maybe I'm not supposed to run the Lightning Helix. Maybe I'm supposed to cut this and run the Pillar. You know? Maybe I'm only supposed to... Like, I mean, Lightning Helix is a great card. Don't get me wrong. It's sweet. But... you know, the more, yeah, I think the Helix is greedy, and I think that's what I finally came to realization. I love the card, though. It's a great card, but, see, now it's saying 1 planes. Now I'm okay with this, and then, I'm gonna go like so. Like, this Suggester is just not very good. That looks a lot better. I think 17's okay. We got a Preordain, we have an Augur Bolus. Well, Augur Bolus doesn't help you with lands, excuse me, but I still think between the 2 Scry lands, yeah, I think that's fine. This looks fine. Alright. Suggester gets confused, often gets confused by non-basics. Yeah, I could see that. Am I actually running too many mountains? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually am running 1 too many mountain, aren't I? Because we have way more blue going on. Excuse me. "45 seconds. 45 seconds. 26 seconds. 6, 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 seconds. I don't have enough time to reliably give it pretty lands. Hope you forgive me. We spent a little too long building. Next cube, we'll have pretty lands. Imperial Jace. There you go. Jace the Recruiter control. If we're just playing... Oh, damn, it almost seems moved to play White All, just in my opinion, says Black Iron Barkus. Yeah, but having hard removal... and having a win condition like Ochitai, which can really just be a solid way to get there, I think is worth it. I'm not playing any of my double white spells. I would keep here. Yeah, I would keep. We're on the draw. Keep. What can I find? I'd like to draw an island, though. I mean, we're going to take a lot of pain off the Mount of Confluence, potentially. But most of our hand was red there, so with the fact that we have Mountain... Okay. Hold up the Burst Lightning. Let's do blue-black over there. I'm gonna Abbot next turn to hopefully hit the land. If we don't draw it, it's one of the functions of Abbot. It's not my favorite function of Abbot. Get in there, little buddy. But it is a mode. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no mode that doesn't make you lose life on this. See if we hit that land. Heck yeah. Okay. Maybe I wasn't supposed to swing one with the waterfront. Watch him just like bring in a creature. Brainstorm? Okay. If he has a fetch to go with it, this is good. Or it's actually only going to shuffle away one card, this Brainstorm. Even if he has the fetch, because he didn't have the fetch in play. So, no biggies. I mean, we have all our colors right here. I don't think the white was too greedy. I even have red. I could just Hordling Outburst next turn. Thought sees me. Yeah, the best thing he can take is the Hordling Outburst. I don't know if he'll see that. He might be scared by the Dragon Lord. Best thing to take here is the Outburst. Because he has nothing going on the board. But that's me saying that without knowing his hand. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. He's taking the right card. But I still have a good play. I can still just recruit her. Or I can hold up Essence Scatter. You could get aggressive. You could, like, Pillar. We have plenty of removal. And it looks like he's going late game, so I don't think the Pillar Flame's all that great. Could just get a little aggressive. Hold up the Essence Scatter. Put him to 11. And he just Thoughtseize us, so, I mean, he thinks he's safe to cast this creature. Attrition? Yep. Drew Mountain. Gonna stay a little aggressive. Actually, I should have done it when there were no blocks. I mean, there's the potential for him to flash something in, but... Could tutor for Sower. Yeah, you could. Well, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want him to see it coming. Bloodghast here is fantastic with the attrition. Did he play land this turn? I think in response to the attrition... Oh, I can't condemn. It's not path or swords. It's much worse than that. Yeah, I just let him have it. That sucks. I'll have to wait for him to... He's not going to attack with the Bloodghast, though. He knows about the condemn. That just really sucks. Yep. Well, hold up. Hold up. And Akira. Okay, we'll scatter that. We might just be dropping Dragonlord if we draw a land. Yeah, we're dropping Dragonlord. That makes that easy. And that can't block, so we put him to 4. Although I've used up a lot of the burn in the deck. Right, we have one more burn spell. Do I play Pauper? Not typically, Jesus. Not typically. No. I'm not talking about Oblivion Sower, no. I'm talking about Sower of... Temptation. Forgot the second name. Yeah, Sower of Temptation. Now, obviously, Dragonlord can't attack till I find a way to deal with the Bloodghast. Okay. This might be from a position where I have to win with a Planeswalker now. What can I grab with Recruiter that really does something? Is the next question. Sower doesn't do any... Sower wouldn't do anything since my opponent has mana up. I think I'm supposed to recruit. I think I'm supposed to recruit. Yeah, the attrition plus Bloodghast is a really neat engine. I mean, let's just go searching. We've got a couple choices. I could grab Augur of Bolas. Instant or sorcery. I could grab a Chain Lightning. A Chain Lightning doesn't kill. Electrolyze is a fine spell to draw. Krenko's Command. I'm gonna go Augur of Bolas. Force and Preordain. It's really tempting to take the Preordain, but since Sower doesn't do anything, it might be better just to pair the Sower with a Force. It's not that Sower doesn't do anything, it's just my opponent has a lock on me for every land that he plays. If only we had Pillar. Yeah, Black Iron Bark is true. Well, we'll know for next game that he has this shenanigan. I mean, Preordain's really tempting to take, but I'm kind of tempted to pair Force with the Sower. I have to reveal it, though. So it loses a lot of its effectiveness. It might be correct to just grab the Preordain in that case. This is tough. This is a tough one. We're not very behind on time, so we'll think about it for a moment. This is a very... This changes how the entire game's going to go. I mean, if he slams a Planeswalker, there were several Planeswalkers going around. I just lose, whereas, yes, this gets me to my action sooner. But, you love Preordain here. I'd like Preordain more if I were casting it this turn, Siryu. Christian, I already decided on Augur, dude. We're talking about this decision here, friend. I don't think Harbinger's right, though. I mean, Force loses a lot of its luster because it does reveal. So I need to be careful about, if I do spend it, what I spend it on. But at least it means he can't just slam something. Like, he's at 7 mana. Like, if he's gone this controlling with his deck, I'm sure he has, like, some Planeswalker win cons or something. And if he's playing the long game, I'd rather just naturally draw into the spells instead of accelerate it by a turn or two. Alright, I'm going with the Force.